Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Real Mojo Point of View and Sports Reviews, man. It's your host, the Real Mojo. Yo, we back with Truck Talk, man. It been what, 11, 12 days? We we was out in Mexico, got it in, had a great time. Great great vow renewal, great 50th birthday for my cuz. Um yeah, man, we got it in. We got it in, man. The Mexico takeover was a success, man. The Mexico takeover was a success. The sun affected me during the wedding ceremony. The sun affected me, man. Took me out for like what, probably about 35 40 minutes, man. Got through the ceremony like a boss. Hit the switch, flipped the switch, turned it on, man. Got through the ceremony like a boss, like a G. Um, and then we walking to take pictures, man, and it's like, yo, all the stairs was moving, all the handrails was moving, and I'm like, yo, am I about to pass out? So I took like a couple pictures, with the wife and the kids, and I think I took like one or two with the wife, and then I just sat down. I was like, yo, I gotta go upstairs for a little while. You know what I'm saying? It was like the heat exhaustion has started to take over or whatever. But you know, got some stuff out upstairs in the room, got my body temperature down, got a bunch of fluids in, um, cold water in the body, on the body, and I was cool. I was cool after about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it was kind of weird. It was a little bit scary. It was kind of odd. You know what I'm saying? And then, the rest of the week we balled out the rest of the week. So I brought Cigar Poppy out. On the cigars heavy. We did it up with the cigars. Shout out to the Royalton for the presidential suite upgrade. Um, if y'all travel a lot and you do like the all inclusive, hit the Royalton, man. Hit the Royalton in Cancun. Hit the Royalton, please. Staff, all the service was dope. Um, both of my butlers was dope, Christian and Raphael, man. Shout out to them dudes. It was some when we till we get back, and it's some charges that wasn't charged on the credit card. Hit up my butler, man. The main guy, Christian, hit him up. Then this morning, all them charges was gone. I mean, cause I was paying for my cigars and stuff with cash, just because I was right there and I wasn't using the cash for nothing else anyway. So I was paying for the cigars in cash, and somehow they got charged to my room. It was some champagne that got charged to my room, and that's another thing too. When you got a big party and like your room is like the main room, and like you're so used to hearing it and saying it. Sometimes it'll be you'll get charged for some stuff, and then a lot of stuff too that you don't get charged for, but you say your room number, and one of the vendors might try to slide. Yeah, so try to slide something on you that you didn't put in for. But anyway, man, we back, man. Truck Talk is back. Truck Talk is back. Um, how was y'all weekend, man? How was y'all weekend? If you ain't in here now, when you catch the rebroadcast, put it in the chat, man. How was your weekend? Did y'all rock out with us on Facebook? We did the ceremony live on Facebook. Tell me y'all seen your boy. Tell me y'all seen me, man. Performing. That's what I do, man. Flip the switch and go. But how was y'all weekend? For those who didn't catch everything, how was y'all weekend, man? I'm still running on fumes. I'm tell you right now. I still got jet lag. I'm gonna probably be like slow motion this whole week. I'm gonna probably be slow motion this whole week. I can tell you that right now. But it is what it is, man. We got we back in the states. Don't want to be right now. Then my cousin was like on our way back, cause it was like 25 of us on our way back. My cousin was like, "We should did 10 days," and I was like, "Yo, if you'd have said that 2 days ago, I probably would have tried to extend my joint. I probably would have tried to extend my joint. But now we know that for the next time, everybody had such a good time and everybody had a good time together, like we always do. You know what I'm saying? And so it make you want to extend. It make you want to just be there longer. Cause a lot of times when you home and you got work and stuff to do and cooking and kids at home in a certain environment, you gotta sometimes you gotta end some of your activities early. You know, you gotta end early. When you out of the country, you ain't got shit to do the next day. Your kids ain't gotta be nowhere. And then most of us, our kids are grown anyway. I got the youngest out the bunch with a 9-year old, but my other kids is grown. So, they all together. So ain't don't nobody gotta be nowhere. So, they just go out there and get it in all day, running gun all day. Little man, he on it, brought all his systems to Mexico. Um, Metaverse, he brought the headset, bought his bought his MacBook, his Switch, his iPad. He had everything, so he was good for the few down hours at night before he knocked out. So everybody just had a good time, man. Everybody had a good time. Y'all seen the room tour. If you didn't, go check the video of the room tour. The room was crazy. Like I said, shout out to the Royalton for the upgrade. The room was sick, sick, sick. Um, yo, before we go any further, before we jump into the topics, like, share, subscribe, subscribe. Grab a channel membership. Boom. Before we go any further, I just want to say the goddamn mosquitoes in Mexico was so disrespectful. Yo, I'm talking about as a family, and I'm talking all 24 of us or 25 of us. How many of it was there? Probably was even more than that because more people came. Family and the friends that came. I guarantee you we had over 800 mosquito bites as a family. Yo, them mosquitoes, they be in your room. Yo, them mosquitoes be in your luggage as you unpacking clothes. Mosquitoes flying out, and I mean they just be airing you out. They air you out in your sleep. They ain't got no respect. You can put the AC on cold as you want. Them mosquitoes, they working. Them mosquitoes is working. I'll tell you right now. Them Mexican mosquitoes, I'm gonna say Cancun because I ain't been to the whole Mexico. But them Cancun mosquitoes, disrespectful. I'm talking about got my kids looking like Braille. I'm trying to tell you, them mosquitoes was going ham. They was going ham on the family. And I know they was drunk because everybody was drunk. So any blood they sucked had a high alcohol content. But they got a lot of standing water down there in Mexico. Then all the pools. It's like 15 pools on the resort. So well, I thought that was a woman putting on makeup. I was a man in the car, just looking at himself, I guess. Um, they got a lot of standing water. Then the beach. Then all the trees and the landscaping. So it was crazy mosquitoes, man. The mosquitoes just they need to mist or foam, whatever you call it. They need to spray down there because them mosquitoes is crazy. And the fact that they be all in the room, the mosquitoes, I was more scared of the mosquitoes than I was the damn iguanas. But yeah, man. So Mexico, y'all got to do better with the mosquitoes, especially on them damn resorts. Y'all got to figure that out, man. But here we go, man. Let's jump into this. And this right here got updated. So Brittany Griner is facing 10 years, right? She's facing 10 years for having a vape pen in her luggage. And, it got discovered in a Russian airport. So they had set a trial date for July 1st, and it's probably still going to be a trial date. I don't know if anything changed, but what I did hear last night was they extended her sentence, her detention, or whatever she's going through right now, for 6 months. So now she ain't getting out till after Christmas, at the earliest. She won't see her wife and kids or whatever family until after Christmas because this ruling came down on the 27th of June. So 6 months would be the 27th of December. So she ain't gonna see her family for another 6 months. Wife, kids, mother, father, whoever. She's not gonna see no grinders or nothing for the next 6 months. And she already been locked up detained for a couple months, basically locked up. She was supposed to call get a phone call with her wife. It was a situation that they had talked about. She was supposed to get a phone call with her wife. I want to say on the anniversary or something like that. And it was a Saturday or whatever. And then I guess that phone system don't even is not even available on the weekends. So the fact that they even told her that was a scam. And now some people trying to say she's a hostage. I don't think she's a hostage, and I don't know that she's a legal detainee because she has played, aka worked in Russia before. Because a lot of WNBA players play outside of the U.S. to supplement their income, right? So I'm pretty sure she know the rules. I'm pretty sure she know the rules, the laws. I'm pretty sure she know that was against the law what she did. What happened is everything was cool before. Wasn't no wasn't no war going on. The US wasn't sticking a nose in nobody's business before, right? So now all that's going on. They gonna put any type of punishment on an American breaking the law knowingly. They're gonna put you through the ringer. And they're gonna put her through the ringer because of all the stuff that's going on with Ukraine that America don't got nothing to do with, but they're making it their business to interfere with, right? So now they're gonna and this is direct karma. Your karma always affect your kids. So the stuff you do that you ain't got no business doing, it's always gonna drop down to your kids. Not always, but it's gonna be direct, and that's directly on her kids, on America's one of America's kids, Britney Griner. You know what I'm saying? So now she got to suffer because America want to send weapons to Ukraine. America wanna put sanctions on Putin, whether right or wrong. He don't care about that because I'm pretty sure he got the phone call. Oh, this happened with her. She got caught here doing this. She know it's illegal. She done worked here. And even if they let it go before, they ain't gonna let that shit go now. Like she gotta know that. We all gotta know that. They not letting that shit go now. Had she been a male, it would have probably been cut and dry. 10 years, boom. Or 5 years. They would have just handed down something just because. And I think the fact that she's a celebrity, she has played, aka worked in Russia, is giving them I think they kind of treading on thin ice with it. I don't think they going hard with it. But I personally feel like she gonna get some type of time, some type of sanction. I think she gonna get a couple years or a year. And it ain't gonna be no time served. She gonna get a year from that court date. You understand? That's what I feel like personally. But I mean, and then the argument is legit. She broke the law, I know she know the law over there because she worked there. She been there probably more than once. So I'm pretty sure she know that she didn't have no business doing that. But like I said, I don't know if that July 1st trial date is still valid because they gave her another 6 months yesterday. So if I missed something, misquoted something, fill me in. Hit the comment section, fill me in. Let me know if I missed something or misquoted something. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for input. You know what I'm saying? I like to learn and have correct facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people that know uh the situation more than me or more in depth than me that follow it, that had a chance to follow it. Like I said, I've been out the country all week, all last week. So and my mind is still out the country. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know everything, all the details in depth, but I know I'm about to turn this truck on and get this AC pumping because the sun is directly on me. It's kind of cool though that y'all could hear me like real clear without the truck engine going because I'm usually driving during truck talk. But it's cool outside though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool out. So let the windows all the way down, and I could probably get a yeah. The breeze feel good now. So this is a cool breeze. I just trying to get less noise as possible. See that when cars going by and stuff. But let's go, man. Let's go on to the next topic. How do y'all feel about what the government has done with the open carry? With especially this is especially important for the people up north, right? Northeast. Like I'll say Philadelphia and up. Philadelphia on up. Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, right? New Hampshire, they already was um you can pretty much hold yourself down and protect yourself up there. But these other places, like up here in Massachusetts where I'm at, it's like now this is just me talking. If only the criminals, aka animals, is the only ones with guns, illegal, whatever, whatever. They the only ones with guns, right? So they could rob you, they could break in your house, they could take stuff from you, they could steal, whatever, whatever. They could intimidate you. How's that fair? How's that fair? Especially in New York. New York is a goddamn zoo. New York is a madhouse. The police ain't even doing their job in New York. What the police is doing, they come in after and just sorting out the mess. Basically, the police is there making sure that the ambulance could come and scoop up whatever roadkill is left behind. Because I feel like um, the qualified immunity situation with them, so now they can be sued for like police brutality and all that. They're not gonna help y'all. You can't call them to help y'all because anytime they touch somebody or hassle somebody or roust some animals, some low life, it's a big protest. Anytime they kill somebody, it's a big protest. But anytime some animals kill each other, and that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, yo. It's some bees flying around. I'm allergic, so we ain't even gonna start that. Um, and, anytime it's some animals killing each other, some low lives, ain't no protesting, ain't no cameras, ain't no marching, unless it's a little kid. They'll throw something in the park, but it ain't no celebrities there unless the police do it. Now, if the police kill you, there's cameras, rich people, uh, Instagram, Twitter hashtags, all that, right? But when these kids be getting killed by these other kids or these uh street things be going on, ain't no cameras here. Ain't nobody telling them, yo, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool, that ain't right. When the stick up kids is sticking people up and running back laughing about it, ain't nobody saying nothing. But now let me paint this picture. If a stick up kid run up on somebody with a 45, with a Glock, and instead of him sticking them up, um, he do his thing, right? I guarantee you, let that happen in a few different places, in a few different hoods around the country, right? You run up in somebody's house or you try to carjack somebody and it go the total opposite way that you wanted to. Total opposite. I guarantee you, your crew, your homies, people that think you cool for that think that be funny, I guarantee you, all that stop. I guarantee you, all that stop. And it slow down nationwide. You understand? Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, as they say. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no fun. They want the pickings to be easy. They don't want you to be able to. They want to see you walking down the street with your jewels on or whatever. Hop out your Benz or your Beamer. They want to be able to run up on you and just take that. But when they can't do it, and when some of them start getting laid down, that whole culture is gonna change. People going, you move different when you got a gun, right? But when people got a feeling that you got a gun, or think you got a gun, or they can see your gun, they gonna move different. They gonna move different. So I agree with it. I agree with it that citizens that pay taxes, that go to work every day, take care of their kids, take care of their family, want to enjoy life, let them be able to protect themselves. Let them be able to protect themselves. Because what we look like, just can't do nothing, can't buy nothing, can't enjoy the money that you work for, because you got to worry about some bum with a gun. You got to worry about some bum taking what you work for, destroying what you work for, killing you. Wow, like that's crazy. I ain't with that. I'm pretty sure y'all ain't with that. People been trying to get guns for years. In Massachusetts, when you take your gun course, they told us when you drive through New York and New Jersey, if you got to go to New York and New Jersey, don't bring it. Don't bring your firearm when you got to go to New York and New Jersey. Whether you got your whether you got the highest permit. So you can travel, but you can't go to one of the worst places where they're gonna stick you up or whatever. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I do not agree. No, no, no. I don't agree. So fair to say, I don't agree. Let me just say that I don't agree. But anyway, what do y'all think? Like I said, I think it's gonna slow down the crimes. I think it's gonna slow down the killings. the robbings, like the shootouts and all that. I think it's gonna slow it down because if I got my kids and my if me and my kids and my wife is walking around any town in the country and they know what, either they can see it or they can pretty much look at you and tell by how you moving, you know, what you got and how you carrying yourself. They're not gonna run up on you with no dumb stuff. Now I don't care how many of them it is because generally those ain't the people. Those ain't the type of people. Like a coward ain't the type of person that's gonna run up and try to take something from you when you prepared to not give it to them. That's how we'll word it because it's on. This is on the airwaves and it probably gets struck down if you say what it really is. But you know what it really is. Somebody like that, what they plan on doing, if they know it can and 9 times out of 10 will be done to them. Because if you got a gun license, you can do more to them and get away with it than they can do to you. You can do the same thing to each other, but they'll go to jail for life and you won't. Just know that. So get your license, get your permit, protect yourself, and you know when they try to do what they're gonna do, make sure they can't do it after they leave that incident because that's the only way they're gonna learn. Cause ain't nobody teaching them at home. Their parents ain't teaching them. They uncles, aunts, they older cats ain't teaching them. So you gotta teach them. You gotta teach them. Cause you be better off breaking in a store, trying to rob a store, than rob me walking down the street. Yeah. And if they knew that it was more people walking around, you know, ready, I say that ready, they won't. They just gonna go about their business, and maybe the light will click. Maybe they could say, well, maybe they will say, oh, I'll just get a job like everybody else. I'll just get a job like everybody else, like the majority. I'll just get a job. You know what I'm saying? So nobody is put in that position because 9 times out of 10, they're not even in the mind state of finishing you. They just want you to, here, take that. But some people not gonna say take that. Some people gonna say take this, and you're not gonna. Yes. So, yo, listen. This is a good thing to me. This is a good thing. See, people's like, oh, it's gonna be like the Wild Wild West. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. People not gonna be so quick to have road rage and pull up on you crazy, yelling, try to cut you off. People ain't gonna do that because they know what can happen. People not gonna run up on you while you out buying food, while you shopping. They not gonna be looking at you while you walking through the parking garage like as soon as he get to his car, I'm gonna jump out. They not gonna do that. Cause if they do, they there's a chance that they not gonna leave that parking lot. Or if they do, they ain't gonna be whole when they leave that parking lot. So I feel like this is just gonna make people think and move different, and I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great thing, and it's gonna be a great thing. So that's that, man. And again, hit the comment section for those catching the rebroadcast. Hit the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I want to know how y'all feel about it. I know Truck Talk been gone, so but it's gonna be dope when y'all on there live every day and y'all picking topics that we talking about. Y'all controlling the chat, controlling what we talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the move, and it's gonna be dope. So next, next, and last, but definitely not least, um, the Roe versus Wade overturning. I need y'all reactions, real reactions. I need y'all going hard. I need y'all going hard. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. I don't really agree with it. I don't really agree with it, but the thing is, y'all y'all let them control all the narratives in our life. When y'all like be voting and like all these Democrats, right? Like I didn't I didn't vote for Trump, but I usually don't vote Democrat. I don't do nothing just because somebody just say, "Yo, we should do that." You know what I'm saying? I didn't vote for Trump just because honestly, I didn't vote for him because he wasn't and he isn't a politician. That's the reason why I didn't vote for him. I don't know what the heck that was on that steering wheel, but that shit looked crazy. Yeah, I didn't vote for the dude because he's not a politician. Lysol wipes. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't vote for him because he ain't a politician, and he starts stirring up shit before all this even happened. Before him running and all that, I seen him on Oprah like when I was a kid. I seen him on Oprah when I was a kid, talking crazy, talking reckless, and trying to talk politics. I remember that before I grew up and knew like Donald Trump was Donald Trump. I saw that and I remember that. That always, and I remembered his name, but that always stuck with me. Him talking crazy back in the day on politics. Y'all could probably Google it or YouTube it or whatever. But he was on Oprah before talking politics. Some of the stuff I agree with when I'm, present time. I probably about 30% or 20, whatever. But he just stirred up a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He he made a lot of stuff go down that wasn't going down. He did open our eyes, so now we know who some of them people are. But and then a lot of them people, He don't even care about a lot of them anyway. He just care about money. You know what I'm saying? People with money, situations that's gonna better the economy and all that. He don't care about white or black people. He care about rich people. He don't care about you like no. He don't care about no hillbilly. He don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. I get why y'all voting for him, but he don't want to be around y'all. He wouldn't be around y'all. He go to them rallies. He don't care about y'all. Y'all gotta look. Y'all gotta look at it. Don't see what you want to see. Back in the day, he used to rock out with Mike Tyson, bunch of rappers, Diddy, all that. He wasn't hanging with no boring ass white people. His his, his wife and they offspring. They not even white. They're not even what you are. He didn't even he didn't even think enough of y'all, how y'all think of him, to marry one of y'all. So get that through your mind. Get that. Think about that. Donald Trump's wife and kids by you know maybe his older kids, and I don't think so. Any kid he got with his wife is not American white. So just know that. So he don't really give a damn about y'all. He used y'all, of course, but that's the control thing that they do. Just like the Roe versus Wade. They took that like they made everybody get the vaccination. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is a control tactic. You know what I'm saying? It's all a control tactic. So and this is why I want different opinions on it in the chat. That's why I want different opinions on it in the chat because I want to know what y'all think. Because you had to see it coming. He didn't do this, but Republicans did it. You had to see it coming. Republicans do what they feel like doing. They do what they feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? They do what they feel like doing. Democrats, how they try to sucker us and have us voting for them, ain't did shit for us in how long? Now I'm talking to black people. When the last time they did some shit for us? Put it in the chat what they did for us. Republicans don't they don't personalize it. You know what I'm saying? They come up with something and they just knock it out. They don't say, yo, this is gonna make white people better. Every Democrat, like every Democrat that's running, always in the goddamn hood. On the Breakfast Club telling motherfuckers, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was about to say something, but if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I'm gonna go down here in the slums and talk to these dudes. I'm gonna go down here in the hood and talk to them. That's what the Democrats do. Republicans don't do that shit because they trying to build up. They're not trying to reach all these fucking broke people, all these people in the hood, all these poor people. Like they don't care about that shit. They trying to put the face of the country. When other people look at the country, they say, "Damn, they got power, they got wealth, they got money." You know what I'm saying? Capitalists and all that. Democrats is on the street on a level that like, and then they try to get all like you shouldn't even want to be only one way. You shouldn't even want to be only one way, like one race or whatever, one type of people. If it's gonna be a bunch of people, let it be a bunch of people that's talking about getting some money, building some money, uh, you know what I'm saying? Like putting stuff together, putting stuff in place that's gonna putting stuff in place that's gonna elevate you. If you're gonna make me even with everybody, make me even with the rich motherfuckers. Don't make me even with a bunch of poor motherfuckers and people that's on my level. Get me 2 or 3 levels ahead and make me even with them. Any any dude that tell you if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That's the motherfucker you. He falling off bikes. He didn't fall off the bike while he was riding. He fell off the bike when he stopped. My toe got caught in the Yo, y'all look crazy, man. Y'all look crazy. We need a fresh new thing of candidates running. We need a fresh new crop of candidates running. I'm telling you, because what we got, I don't want, and what we had, I don't necessarily want. But I need y'all in the chat, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I mean, I feel like I feel like uh women should be able to. They don't feel like you know it's the right situation for them. I feel like they should be able to. They should be able to be the ones that control that. Not us. Not just somebody telling them you can't do this. Like it's all kind of circumstances um around a pregnancy, right? So if she feel like, you know, this ain't the right situation, this ain't the right time, some type of accident happened, some type of crime happened, or whatever, whatever. Uh, I don't believe we should force that. You got to have that kid or whatever. Because now what you're gonna have is you're gonna have a bunch of people going to these fucked up doctors like they do with this plastic surgery. You're gonna have people going to these horrible doctors, right? And getting these backdoor abortions, these under the table type of abortions and all that. And then, you're gonna have a lot of people down, dying and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely don't need that. So I just feel like, I just feel like They should let women control their own narrative, and especially if they talk to the male about it, the father or whatever, and they came to an agreement, then that's what it is, you know. Um, but we're gonna close the show like that. We're gonna close the show like that. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and for sure hit the comment section. Air the comment section out. Fill that comment section up, man. You understand? Fill that comment section up. Go crazy in the chat. Go crazy in the chat. Hit the subscribe. Grab a channel membership if you rock with me. If you was feeling it. Truck talk every morning, 7:30, Monday through Friday. Y'all need to jump in there because y'all need to start telling me what y'all want to talk about, controlling these narratives. And tomorrow we're gonna do some sports. We're gonna do a little bit more sports than we did today. We talked about an athlete, but we're gonna do a little bit more sports talk than we did today. All right, y'all. I'm out of here.